What's up y'all, and welcome back to a new video, and today we've got a brand new Five Nights at Freddy's game trailer for Secret of the Mimic. And here are 10 things you've missed in the trailer. Let's get straight into it. The first thing you probably missed are the mascots that are being shown at the first scene. We can see some sort of pink Poppy and some sort of jester that looks like Jackie. For now, we can't really say much about them because they were not shown again in the trailer, so let's get into the next thing. Up next, we actually got a voice line that plays during that scene. What the voice is saying is that Edwin Murray, the creator of the Mimic, went missing.
Contractors Edwin Murray has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse. Your job is simple.
For the people who don't know about the lore in the books, basically Edwin made the Mimic.
I made the Mimic!
And he was killed by the Mimic, which is the reason why he went missing, most likely. The third thing you probably missed is this elephant costume that was shown during this scene. This costume was actually shown before at Ruin, the DLC for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Fourth thing is that in this scene we can see the character Tiger Rock in the darkness. You probably did not miss this, but most of you probably don't know who this character is. Personally, I don't really know either, but you can search it up and he's a very important character in the lore. This is not the only scene where we can see him, because there is another one and it's basically just his glowing eyes, which also confirm that it's him. Up next, in the fifth place, we actually got a character called Jackie that we can see here for a split second. Most people didn't notice this because this character was only there in the darkness and we only heard a sound. But this character is actually Jackie we have seen many times before, even in the Help Wanted DLC or little update. This character is a very major character for Secret of the Mimic because of the PAX West reveal, of course, and how much they are showing her or him, I don't really know. Also, for some reason, her character here is very huge because the model we have seen in Help Wanted was pretty small, and the teaser trailer also looked like small, so this is actually pretty weird. Maybe he is bigger, or there are multiple ones of her, which I highly doubt, but we just have to wait and see. Next up, we actually got something which is probably not so interesting, but I could see it as an interesting fact. Something that probably not many people noticed is that our character is wearing some sort of gloves that are yellow. This doesn't really shock many and it doesn't really have a lot of information, but I just thought it was cool to mention because I'm sure many people didn't notice in the trailer. Up next, we actually got something which will be very fun because behind this weird robot guy that says back to work or something, we can see a gift, and this is actually something we had in Security Breach and I think in Help Wanted 2, which are just prizes which will return in Secret of the Mimic, I think. And yes, this is actually pretty interesting because we will maybe get some more lore, like real lore this time, because as we all know, the Secret of the Mimic game is based or is taking place during the time of William Afton and stuff, so I'm sure we're getting some sort of information like lore to the Fredbear's Family Diner and William Afton lore, so we're not done with that. I'm excited to see what they will reveal and if Scott gave them anything new, so yeah, let's just wait and see. Next up, we actually got something pretty interesting which many people didn't notice, and it's that this is the first FNAF game where we are outside. So we're not in some sort of pizzaplex, we're also not in some sort of pizzeria. I think Help Wanted doesn't really count with the snow thingy because we see Glitch Trap. And yeah, this is pretty cool because the first game where we are outside, as we can see, we are on the roof, and I'm excited to see in what way this will go because As I said, this is the first time in an entire FNAF timeline that we're going outside. Next up, we get this weird terminal PC thingy where we can see a lot of things. First up, Helpy is back, and I don't think that's a good thing because we all know Helpy has some dark history. But yeah, anyways, you can also see that there is a welcome show button, so maybe this is at the beginning of the game where we get a introduction to the place and a tutorial to do stuff. Also, I don't know if anyone noticed, this could be like a show just like Help Wanted with any mascots, I don't know. And yeah, I'm excited to see that. And last up, I got something very interesting, which could interest the most of you guys. So at the end of the trailer, we can see some sort of music man, endoskeleton, and a nurse, which kind of reminds me of someone. But that's not important because there is straight up a Montgomery Gator cardboard or something in the background. I don't know if that's a placeholder or if that's just a mistake, but that's actually pretty interesting. So maybe there is some lore to Montgomery Gator, but yeah, we just have to wait and see. So guys, that's it with the 10 things you missed in the Secret of the Mimic trailer. I know this is my first FNAF video, so if I got anything wrong, correct me in the video comments, bruh. And yeah, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't so, and see you next time.